if the total number of voters that take part in the election do not agree with the votes that are counted as cast in accordance with Article 138(4), if they don't agree, then it means that the results of that election are not accurate, they're not transparent, and they're not accountable.
Hi, my name is Patience Washera, and welcome to the Global Insights. With so much effort going into making allegations of electoral manipulation, there seems to have been little time for Azimio leaders to reflect on what may have gone wrong and why. Despite the Azimio coalition bringing together the former sitting president and the country's most popular and powerful opposition leader, Odinga did not seem to be running away with the election. Many of the leaders behind Odinga had no capacity to direct the votes of the communities they claimed to lead. Odinga gained ground on Ruto when other leaders such as Kalonzo Musyoka officially joined his side, but the likes of Gideon Moi and Charity Ngilu brought few votes with them. Ruto has also demonstrated a remarkable ability to penetrate the support base of his rivals and is currently the most popular candidate among the Kikuyu, turning assumptions about ethnic voting on their heads. Odinga presented himself as the defender of the new arrangements, the only leader who could be trusted to make sure the devolution was protected and extended. This made sense because devolution was very popular, but as all good politicians know, promising to make something a bit better is never going to excite voters as much as promising something completely new and game-changing. So here are 9 mistakes that Raila made, which made his loss one of the unluckiest presidential candidates in Kenya. 1. The handshake. The 2018 handshake with former President Uhuru Kenyatta forced Raila to inherit the mistakes of the Jubilee government, of which Dr. Ruto, being the deputy president, quickly distanced himself from the mess. Ruto approached the 2022 election as an outsider and Raila as a government project. 2. Banking on the system. Raila all along believed that he had the system and that defeat wasn't an option. He wrongly thought the deep state would rig him in. The system failed to replace electoral agency boss Wafula Chebukati, and this made Raila think that the 4 commissioners the government appointed in 2021 were to help him win. Most of them didn't even bother to vote to begin with. 3. Choosing Martha Karua as a running mate. Of all the running mate options Raila had, NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua was the weakest candidate whom delivered nothing. In fact, Wiper chief Kalonzo Musyoka delivered the most votes in Azimio. Karua didn't even deliver at her polling station, where Ruto got more votes than Raila. Raila thought by picking a woman, all women would vote for him, and this made him so wrong. 4. Shunning Mudavadi and Wetangula. Ruto harvested big from Raila by winning ANC chief Musalia Mudavadi and Ford Kenya's Moses Wetangula. The two delivered 600,000 votes from Western Kenya. In fact, they won Ruto the seat. 5. Not deploying agents to polling stations. The polling stations is where an election is won. The results from the polling stations is the one entered in Forms 34A and cannot be altered. Raila failed to recruit and deploy agents to many polling stations, which helped Ruto to guard his vote. 6. Wrong political advisors. Raila was surrounded by old people like Kotu boss Francis Atwoli, Charity Ngilu, and Maina Kamanda, who ganged up against the youth in Ruto's side and misadvised him, but Ruto went directly to voters and begged for votes. 7. Opinion polls and media. According to Raila's opponents, pollsters were allegedly paid huge amounts of money to place Raila ahead of Ruto by publishing fake figures and percentages. Ruto accused the media of bias. It was said they gave Raila more positive publicity and openly campaigned for him. 8. Relying on Uhuru Kenyatta. Raila thought the outgoing president would effectively campaign for him in the former's Mount Kenya backyard, but he ended up waiting in vain. Uhuru didn't help him climb the mountain. 9. Remarks at rallies. Raila's remarks, especially on mitumba clothes, did him in.
Our textile industry was killed through liberalization. When then they brought mitumba, it killed all our textile industries. Our people are only wearing clothes coming from outside the country. They've been worn by people who are dead.
People also doubted his religious faith. The majority of churchgoers didn't vote for him. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.